Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jimmy and this is Patriots Club. Today, we're going to go over some cost-effective ways to get into woodworking, different tools that you might be able to pick up on a budget. Alright, well stay tuned and let's get to it. Welcome back to my channel everybody. My name is Jimmy and this is Patriots Club. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I wanted to bring you guys on here. I know we were doing projects that we're talking about doing woodworking on a budget. Well, I also wanted to discuss purchasing tools on a budget as well. I think it is very feasible that using different discounted tools, bidding websites, things of that nature can help you get your foot in the door with making woodworking projects. Because if you've done any woodworking, you know that your passion can be expensive. Sometimes you like to do it and you're not looking to make a bunch of money, but you do enjoy making works of art with your wood. So I wanted to come on here and go over a few tools. I did mention something in one of my YouTube shorts about a company called MacBids, and it is all over the place. And I think that this is a really good place for you to be able to get highly discounted tools and different materials and things of that nature that I think everyone here could use and save $1, you know what I mean? So I wanted to go ahead and bring up some of the stuff and go over the prices that it originally starts out at the stores. May fluctuate a little bit depending on whether it's on discount or not. Obviously Black Friday is coming up, so you might be able to find some of these same tools on a discounted rate as what I'm going to state here today. So let's go ahead and start with our hole saw kit. This hole saw kit is made by Spyder. This is a 14-piece carbide tipped hole saw kit. If you have to drill all the way through something, whether it be a door, whether it be really anything that you're going to have to cut an entire hole out of, this would be a very good tool for you to go ahead and pick up. It does come with varying sizes. You've got all of your starter bits here, and then all of your saws. So, looking up online, you are able to find these anywhere from this exact set from $140 to $145, depending on where you pick it up and if it's on sale or not. I picked this up after all of the fees from MacBid for $40. So that's going to be $100 to $105 discount. And I will definitely use these depending on what projects I'm doing. But if you need any large holes cut out in anything, it's a great option. Really great tools. So this one is a little bit different because when I purchased this, I did not know that it was the size that it is. I didn't know that it was going to be such a large grinder. Now, don't get me wrong, you can use it. I originally got it because something that I want to do are those bread bowls that you fill up with candle wax. That's something else that a few years ago I was doing was making soy candles. And I was wanting to make some of those bread bowls to fill with wax and have candles in them. But I didn't really have the type of grinder that I wanted. So I'm like, maybe something bigger, something a little bit nicer would have been nice. But since I wasn't paying attention, I got this DeWalt grinder at 6,500 RPM, 4.9 max horsepower, no lock angle grinder. This thing is huge. It's powerful. I don't know if I can actually use it for what I want to use it for. I'm sure I can. I can figure out a way to get it to work. But honestly, I don't know. It might be too much. I might end up selling it. I might try to use it if I can't sell it. So I paid, this retails, and I believe it's on sale for $272. So $270 to $300, depending on where you get it from. I paid $102 for this. $102. You're talking $170 discount. $170 off. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might put it on Facebook Marketplace or something. If not, I'm going to try to use it. It's awesome. It's huge. It's powerful. So definitely recommend. Highly recommend. That is a good bang for its buck. It's brand new. Both of these have been brand new so far. There's only going to be one thing I think that's actually really used. Let's go ahead and pull in the Skill 10 amp 6-speed variable control router. It's a fixed base router. So you can't do plunge cuts and things of that nature. Or if you do, you have to do it with your hand or come up with a jig to do it. I have not even pulled this out of the box yet. I hope it works. I think whoever had this before did not know what they were buying, because a lot of people like plunge cuts, cut routers, but you can use this to set it up with a router table. They do actually have Skill router tables that you can hook this up with, and obviously it's always good to have a router. It's good to be able to router your edges, makes different designs, things of that nature, or even cutting out those doughballs that I was talking about, possibly using the huge grinder to do. But this would be a perfect tool for that. So let's go over the price. This retails just for this $80. Now it doesn't come with the router table and things of that nature, but you can pick up router tables relatively cheap, and who knows, MacBids might go ahead and have one that comes across the table. And honestly, I have a few different cheap routers, because routers can be really expensive. I ended up spending $30 on this. So that's a $50 savings. Good for my budget. I love it. Hopefully we can pull it out and it won't have any issues. Okay, so there is something else that we have here that has been on the channel before, and we actually have another series of videos that are going to come out with it, and it's going to be the Cobalt miter saw. I did a couple of shorts on it, did a video on us taking it apart to look to see what we need to repair on it, and we found out that the belt was chewed up. It got chewed up and burned up. So after finding that, we did order a belt, and the belt was $20. So we're gonna get that in and hopefully get this miter saw running. The Cobalt miter saw normally retails for right around $250. I didn't see any sales on it at the moment, but like I said, Black Friday coming up, you might get $50 off. Prices will vary this time of year, Christmas coming up and things of that nature. So the Cobalt miter saw right now is $250. I paid, after the fees and everything with MacBid, is $67. I ended up paying $67 for this miter saw. Obviously, it comes with a blade, all of your braces, your extensions, things of that nature. The only thing I don't think that it has is the clamp that comes down and holds your pieces of wood in. But I do have different ones from different saws that I have around the shop. I have 2 other saws, not sliding miter saws, and this is my first sliding miter saw. So I ended up, $67. So what is that? Almost $180 savings. $180 savings minus the $20, so we're at $160. Brand new miter saw. Got to do the repairs to it. Now that's going to be something that might be bad. Some people don't want to possibly take apart tools and things of that nature to get them to work. But so far, excluding this router, because I haven't opened it up, taken it apart, so far, this is the only thing that I have tried to run that had an issue. And you might get one, and I've seen other people bidding on the same ones, paying anywhere from $50 to $100 for their bids that might not even have an issue. That's one of the gambles though, right? Is if this was something that I could not have fixed or figured out, which I can't imagine that it would ever, something like this would ever be an issue, you would have thrown away $67. So some of the things, be careful with what you bid on. There is an insurance that you can get, which costs $5 to $7. At the end of the day, depending on what you're buying, how much you bid on it, is the insurance worth it? That's up to you. I can't speak for that. That's completely your call, your decision. So I have not purchased the insurance for anything that I've bought so far. So we have one more thing, and it is going to be, let me get situated here, the DeWalt shop vac. It's 12 gallon. This retails for $100 to $216, depending on where you get it and if it's on sale. I picked this up after fees for $50. I've used a few shop vacs in my time, and I'm going to say this is probably one of the best shop vacs that I've ever owned. I know for a fact it's the best shop vac I've ever owned, but outside of industrial uses, it's probably the best one that I've ever used. So, highly recommend too. On the cheap end, if it's on sale for $120, that is still a $70 savings. Now, you are going to have to go pick the stuff up, but you would do that in any store. The only place that you're not going to be able to do that, you don't have to do that with, is Amazon. But picking up this stuff, I mean, there is a huge cost saving to it. So hopefully we can make some of those low cost, high profit projects on the rest of our videos. Hopefully we can do that, make some extra cash, purchase some more tools. As we do that, I'll use more tools to make these videos. So, well, I am going to go ahead and wrap up the video. If you liked what you've seen, please leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. Subscribing is a big thing. You guys are keeping me motivated, which is really cool. A lot of views, so and a few shares. So I really appreciate it. All of the support that I'm getting from you guys. It's really awesome. I love making videos. I want to come out here and make a video every night. Sometimes it's hard going and picking stuff up, picking the kids up, but I love making these videos. I love coming out here. It's a little nerve-wracking being in front of the camera, but I love it. So if you guys could, please like, subscribe, share. Um, Maybe next week we'll go ahead and do a giveaway, or if we'll set a goal, we'll do a giveaway next week, or we'll do it maybe this weekend when I upload next. So I appreciate you guys' help. If you have any questions, concerns, please let me know. Thanks. Catch you guys later.